Welcome back to episode 2 of our Stellaris tutorial playthrough. And aliens. Aliens just found us. They are terrifying. That is horrifying. Chief Executive Officer Snag Breesand of the Numistic Order. Oh, caravanners. Oh, thank goodness. Apologies for our blighted presence in the universe, humans. We are the Numistic Order, humble merchants serving Numa, the goddess of fortune. I don't know, I'm trying to have a voice for him, but who knows what he would sound like. Just terrifying. Cast out from the heavens for our greed, we have forsaken all earthly possessions. Our fleet traveled the divine currents of cosmic energy, wherever the winds of fortune take us, bringing new deals every time we enter your lands. So they're cast out of heaven for being merchants, but they're still merchanting. Oh, I guess that makes sense. Yeah. For a modest donation, the wonders of the universe could be yours. All transactions and credits, please. Greetings, caravaneers. You call that a fair deal? You spit in the face of Numa. Pah. Oh, but we have customers. Our sincerest apologies for that display. Oh, he's talking to someone else. Some do not have the courage to accept good fortune when it falls into their lap. Show us your wares. Person who is, like, endlessly more powerful than us. Close your visual receptors. Now picture yourself on your back, floating on a stream of energy credits towards a mountain of even more energy credits. With our numistic visualization techniques, you will learn that there is no greater power than the power of the mind. You too will be free of material desires, and credits will be drawn to you like anthropods to dung. As always, if you need time to consider, we can notify you before we depart your territory, giving you one more chance to accept the goddess's generous offer. That definitely is too good to be true. Oh, +1 numistic visualization edict. So that's exceptionally expensive. But not right now. Please get back to us later. As you wish, humans. We will contact you again before we leave. But I bear in mind, Numa is a fickle mistress. If her mind sways, the deal may change. Alright, well, these people are terrifying. Giant block. That's a really cool looking fleet, though. Like something out of Babylon 5.
Construction completed.
Terrifying.
I can't help but notice that our navy is a bit on the weak side. We are certain to face many threats in the galaxy that will require some form of military response. Remember, the survival of our civilization is at stake.
Well. Alright. So we'll check out our fleet in a moment. Alright, our starbase in the Sol system reports that the Winds of Fortune fleet has evacuated and abandoned a decrepit ship, now in unstable orbit around the system's central star. One Man's Trash issues special project, search abandoned caravaneer ship.
Situation log has been updated.
Ooh. So they have Caravaner Cruisers, 6, Caravaner Destroyer, 10, Caravaner Cargo Ship, 1. Oh, they look so cool. Oh, look at that. Oh, yes. But they've discarded a ship near the star. Situation log. Track on map. Ah. We have to put a constructor ship in orbit. Alright. UNS Atlantic, you are to immediately divert to this area. If I'm reading this correctly, I thought it would be a research ship, but it looks like one constructor ship in orbit. Construction ship. Left drifting in orbit around one of the stars by a passing caravan, this decommissioned hulk may still contain something of value. Alright, we'll get our constructors on board. See what we can find Atlantic. Meanwhile, let's click on our military power.
Military fleets are used to protect our emerging empire from threats, or to expand our glorious rule through force of arms, if we so wish.
Our current navy size is limited, but can be increased by researching new technologies, owning additional POPs, and building starbase anchorages. No admiral has been assigned to our starting fleet, so if we have the energy credits to spare, we may wish to recruit one. This is the first fleet. Corvette, UNS Cobra, Doblinski, and Bearcat. Alright, I'm keeping the Bearcat because that has personal sentimental. We'll rename the Doblinski the UNS FFL. And we'll rename the Cobra. Where? The UNS Justin. Justin 1. There we go. In honor of our awesome patrons. Thank you so much, FFL. Thank you so much, Justin. Now you both have a ship. The Ronin class. Corvette? Yes. Alright, Chief Executive Officer Snag Beam Send. A missed opportunity to invest, my friend, is the most expensive mistake you will ever make. Are you certain you can afford to pass up on our offer? This is your last chance before we depart your territory. Fortunately, yeah, we can't afford it. But maybe they'll pass back through. And hey, I mean, they did leave something behind. Hopefully it won't explode next to our fleet and starbase. Yeah. That would be deeply unfortunate. An ancient life pod. An abandoned life pod was detected in close orbit of Alpha Centauri 1. It is covered in scratch marks, presumably from when the pod's mothership exploded, and preliminary scans suggest it was built more than 5,000 years ago. That is actually the youngest piece of alien technology we've found, except for the guys that are literally alive right now, I guess. Well, the crew of the UNS Discovery managed to open the pod, revealing the weathered remnants of a reptilian alien clad in a resplendent uniform, dressed like the Queen of England. Just kidding. That's just a reptiles running the world joke thing. Anyway, clutched in one of its claws was a small picture of another individual of the same race. Possibly a mate, or a revered leader. This is interesting. Our society research has gained an amount. Alright. Let's look at the Fleet Manager.
In the Fleet Manager, we can create templates for our military fleets. As our fleets grow in size, these templates make it easier to quickly order replacements for any losses they may have sustained.
That's good. Excellent. Alright, let's rename the first fleet to maybe just Earth Defense Force, EDF. And maybe we'll actually, well, we'll keep them right here because I'm a little bit concerned about that. But later we'll move them probably around Earth to defend it. Fleet stance passive. This fleet will not move towards hostile targets, but will enter combat if the hostile targets move close enough. Sure. Alright, what do we have going on? Traditions available. We have enough unity to adopt a new tradition. Alright, so this is going to be... This is important. This is how we shift things. These are like... it's been too long since I've played Civilization. But they have things kind of like this. So, adopting a tradition allows us to then upgrade things within that tradition over time using Unity. And then if we complete the whole tradition tree, we get another bonus. So it's sort of like a bonus for accepting, more bonuses throughout, a bonus for completing. Now I'm thinking we're going to want discovery. Our curiosity about the universe is what got us this far, and there is still so much left to discover. So our anomaly research speed will be increased by 20% just by adopting it. And if we go on to finish discovery, then our research speed will increase by 10%, and we will unlock 1 ascension perk slot. So let's do it. Let us adopt discovery traditions. Then we can boldly go, survey speed, database uplinks. So yeah, there's a lot of good research slash science surveying speed technologies. So that's good. So we'll be working on discovery for now. Now, is that the best way to go? Best option? I have no idea. I've only played, I think, like 2 or 3 games of Stellaris total. And that was over like a year ago. So we're getting back, not back into it, but we're getting into it because you all have redeemed for it over on our Twitch channel. And so here we are, getting to check out a sort of tutorial playthrough, get used to things, before we jump ever deeper. How's that going? 60 days. Good. That's a bright star. Alright. Well, let's look at Earth. How is Earth doing? Did Earth clear out the slums? I guess so. Something just happened. I heard a noise. What's going on? What's going on? Alright, let's clear out the Great Pacific Garbage Patch. Whoa. Oh, more people. Oh my god, lots of caravaneers. Chief Executive Officer Sag, son of Roba, of the Racket Industrial Enterprise. Greetings to you, human, from the Racket Industrial Enterprise. I'm not gonna... We are brokers, deal makers, who have traveled the stars from Trade Station Tongue. We pass through your space in peace, only to buy, to sell, or kisk. I don't know. They're like little mouses, I guess. We offer you good deals, yes. Wait, they're not Starskaven. Starskaven do not exist. Do not worry. We offer you many good deals, many things. Yes. We will speak again before we leave. Should you call us, the Caravanseer Caravan Coalition will answer. CCC, Triple C. Greetings, Caravaneers. Look at your credit silos, human. Full to bursting. Please let us lighten them. Let us assist. What can you offer? Look, this metal. It moves. It flows. It reconstructs. Kisk. We have found many uses for it, if you know what I mean. We are certain you shall too. We will give you 40 living metal if you grant us 15 Zro. Well, we don't have any of that. An extremely rare aerosol of exotic particles has been deposited on a number of worlds through meteor impacts, but its true origin is a mystery. If ingested by psionically gifted individuals, Zro acts as a very potent and addictive drug that enhances psi abilities. Not right now, but get back to us later. Oh geez, there's their fleet. So is it the same? Okay, so it's the same type of Caravaneer ship design as the other group. Dear God. Let's hope we never make these people angry. Oh, they're coming by Earth. That's cool, we have Caravaneers that will pass by, and so far they've been a lot of fun. Hopefully they'll try and deposit something into the sun as well. Speaking of which, 10 days until we find out. Oh, we have a tutorial mission to increase the fleet. But first, alright, 6 days, 5. Excellent. 3, 2, 1.
The special project has concluded.
Old with defects. Likely due to the vessel being a civilian transport, the shipboard databases were not fully scrubbed as part of the decommissioning process. So while nothing else of value was found aboard the ship, our data scientists have managed to recover partial references to unknown alien technologies. Ooh, rare crystal manufacturing research option. We have the option for it. Very good. Alright, get back to building these research and mining bases. Excellent. Meanwhile, increasing the fleet. We must build up a potential star fleet to ensure the security of the United Nations of Earth. With the resources now at our disposal, we shouldn't have any problems building at least 5 more corvettes. Build the ships at a starbase with our alloy supplies permit. When our oh my god, words. New military ships always join an existing fleet that orbits the star of the starbase that built them. Also be sure to recruit and assign an admiral to our new fleet. This works in the same way as assigning scientists to a science ship. Click on the Assign Leader box in the fleet interface and recruit a new admiral from there. Skilled admiral commanding a fleet can increase its performance dramatically. So we'll build 5 corvettes and assign an admiral. So we'll bring the Earth Defense Force into line with... That's cool, that's just gonna chill out above our planet, I guess.
The Planets and Sectors screen provides an overview of all our colonized worlds, their POPs, and their resource output. As our empire grows, it can be organized into sectors, which are helpful for administering larger empires. Sectors can be automated here, and if they are automated, they can be given a specialization and resources to enable planets within them to construct their own buildings.
Sectors can be automated here, and if they are automated, they can be given a specialization and resources to enable planets within them to build and upgrade buildings and districts on their planets. Dear goodness. That's going to come into handy well down the road. Probably not this playthrough, but if we had a playthrough on like the larger maps, yes. Alright. How do we build...
This is our system's starbase. These upgradable stations mark star system ownership and are most often tasked with producing all types of ships.
Tasked. They can be specialized into a variety of functions through modules and buildings. And they tend to be the last line of defense against alien fleets in a system. We expand our borders by building star bases in nearby systems, and enemy star bases can be captured by attacking them. Once we have colonized more planets, we can manage our trade routes via the starbase interface as well. Alright. Sol Station. Let's go to Shipyard. Okay, so we have defenses, which we don't have any. And we can build a new corvettes. Alright, looks like we can build 3 corvettes. Oops, well, just clicking on it, that does it. Alright. But soon we'll be able to buy more. Excellent. So we'll start constructing those 3, but we want to build 5. Well. Let's go to... Would that be... Oh. Excellent. Busy commanding the UNS Discovery, Antonio Rossi has gained a level. Level 2. So survey speed plus 20%, archaeological skill plus 2, research speed plus 4. And survey speed plus another 25%, I assume. Just by being a roamer. So that's good. We've got the right person for the job over there. Uninhabitable. Now I wonder if there's anything we can do with these smaller, like asteroids that are large enough to click. I don't know. But maybe in the future. Alright, so we're earning a lot of credits. Oh, alright, let's clear out the Great Pacific Garbage Patch. And I guess we can put this on the list as well. We will clear the Industrial Wasteland, and then we'll cut back on our selling. It's like we haven't distorted the sell price, so that's good. Good. So that means we'll earn a little bit less credits per turn, but we'll make more of everything else. That will be good when we start we're going to develop 2 mining districts. And it looks like we do have some unemployed people, so that'll be good. That will help our president achieve her goal, which will give us more unity. Ooh. Wonder if there's other types of mining districts we can finally eventually build, or is that just... I don't know. Well, we'll discover it all together. Excellent. Alright, our minerals are all coming together. Good. Oh, and we can build another... Corvette. I thought they said they'd always join another fleet. Oh, well. Alright, so we'll just have them sort of join here, although maybe we'll try and fleet manager. First fleet. Earth Defense Force, that's what we want.
Well done. The first survey of a star system beyond our own has been completed. We now have access to planetary data that the astronomers on our homeworld could only dream of a mere generation ago.
Excellent. Alpha Centauri has been fully surveyed. Good.
We may want to consider building a second science ship. This would double the speed at which we can survey our galactic neighborhood.
Oh, yeah. That could be good. Alright, so our survey ship here has fully surveyed the Alpha
Construction
Centauri
completed.
systems. UNS Atlantic has completed the construction of a mining system in orbit of Callisto. Good. Alright, so Alpha Centauri is all set up. Not set up. It exists. Ooh, gas giant. Now, once our... Oh.
Now that we have begun exploring our neighboring stars, it might be time to extend our reach. A starbase can be built around stars in surveyed systems to expand our borders, allowing us to claim new regions of space.
With future technologies, starbases can be upgraded to produce ships or other resources. For now, their main benefit lies in extending our borders. When we have claimed a system with a starbase, we can build research and mining stations to exploit its resources or colonize any habitable worlds. Alright. So we'll want to get the Atlantic and build an outpost here around Alpha Centauri. Excellent. Then with our... what's going on? Anyway, we can jump from here to the fleet manager. There we go. Alright, first fleet. Oh, I didn't want to do that. Can I get... there we go. Disband fleet. Excellent. Alright, so we are still building up the... well, we're saving up the resources to build up more people. And we'll, auto best. What's going on here? How do we... so currently we've set it... increase the number of ships this design to be used in this fleet. Alright, yep. So it's designed for 8. Reinforce. Cannot afford to reinforce the fleet. Repair fleet. Upgrade fleet. Disband fleet. Oh, was there another... I think I destroyed a ship on accident. Oh, we have the Jaguar, the Gary. Gary! Excellent. Alright, we do have some unemployed people, but that will be soon. That'll be changed once we get these mining districts up and running. Excellent. And we can build buildings because we have more pops. Gotta see what we need though as we grow. Right now we have 2 unemployed pops. Alright, let's look at the population. Ooh, and more are growing. Good. So unemployed people count as workers in that they still take up some resources. It's not a lot. It's really just their happiness is pretty low compared to their peers. They get a minus 20 just for being unemployed. People who are unemployed tend not to be as happy as people who are employed. And they still take 1 food and 0.2 consumer goods. You have to worry about the not worry about the specialists, but they take up 0.5. Ooh, no, the researchers take up a lot of consumer goods. Ooh. That's because they turn consumer goods into research. Alright, excellent. Eventually, we'll probably go a little bit more in depth into what all that means. It just means like districts and buildings provide jobs. Pops then do the jobs, oftentimes taking one resource and converting it into another. Sometimes that resource, quote unquote, is just that pop eating food and working to like mine out things or create energy. But sometimes it's like them doing a clerk job. It's a whole thing. It's a lot of fun though. It's good. Like it's where like maybe they produce amenities. Maybe they take like we have some of our people. They take minerals and turn them into consumer goods. Let's go to our population. That's going to be our specialists. So like our artisans, they take minerals and produce consumer goods. Whereas we have like the enforcer who just has food, eats the food, and produces unity because they're cracking down on crime. They're crime crackers. Although we don't need any enforcers. If we had extra, we don't need more unemployed people though. Although getting more unity is good. That's good. Versus metallurgists, they take metals and they produce alloys. So, yeah. And then we have the miners who take themselves and mine minerals. So as soon as we can, we'll have more, or we will soon have more mining jobs available. Well, we'll build 2 of them, so that Earth will have a thriving mining sector. Because that's what the president apparently ran on when she was elected. Excellent. These mining towns and resource extraction centers drill deep into the mantle to access mineral deposits. Exciting times we live in. So then we might want to build different buildings that might rely on minerals. It's like manufacturing, we might want more alloy foundries because we'll have more minerals coming out of the surface. Maybe we'll want more civilian industries because we can turn those into consumer goods. And in fact, yeah, 0.7 selling those versus 2.8. But I think it's like 12 becomes 8. So 0.7 times 12. So at a opportunity cost of potentially selling 8.4 credits worth of minerals. Ooh, 2.8 times 8. Yeah, definitely worth it to, the start at least. If you need extra credits, maybe building up some minerals to turn into alloys to sell on the internal market could be the way. Although these also produce straight up, never changing energy credits. We might build one of those in the future. Or maybe a building that could produce. I'm not sure. But let's see, we've got our government that just produces Unity, defense, crime stuff, resources, resource silo, which just increases how much resources we can have, manufacturing, research, trade, amenities, Unity, army. Alright. A monument to the first pioneers to venture into space. Culture worker jobs, +2. Cool. It produces society, research, and Unity. Let's build this. But let's also sell some... Yeah, sell some alloys. Gonna sell...
Anomalous readings registered.
Well, first let's... An anomaly has been detected in the Asadan system. Ship sensors are picking up an unexplained pattern of interference in the Asadan system. Alright, let's research. It is routine difficulty. It's another trinary star system. Good. Alright, let's get back to the markets. Let's sell 6 of you. No, let's just sell like 3. Then we'll sell 1 consumer goods. Maybe some food. 3 food. But we're gonna buy some minerals. 5 of them. Alright. So we're selling alloys, selling consumer goods, selling food, buying minerals. Just to sort of speed up that process. Go back to speed 2. And it looks like we can build another ship here. Good, good. And reinforce the fleet. So it just reinforces it up to this cap of 8. Which is what we want, because we need to build more. 2 more vessels. Okay. Does that count that one, though? I guess we'll find out after it's completed. Excellent. Alright, so we have an anomaly going on. We've got other stuff. We have more minerals coming in. Good. Excellent. And so while markets are super inefficient in terms of, well, like if we're losing a market fee, 30% of everything trading around is being lost. It's obviously not very good, but for our purposes, to get things going a little bit faster, it can work, I guess. I don't know. Helps us specialize. Alright, Governor Carl York has leveled up to level 2. We have received some rather troubling reports regarding the deteriorating health of Governor Carl York. His haggard appearance makes it look as though he has aged nearly 20 years. The burden of duty has been a heavy thing to bear. Oh, yeah, he is a substance abuser. Uh-oh. Later lifespan minus 20. He is... So, in 15 years when he reaches...
As you can see on the galaxy map, the borders of our empire have expanded to include the system where we built our new starbase.
That's good. So, once he reaches age 60, he'll have a slowly monthly chance of dying, which normally is 80 years old. That's too bad. But also not the worst thing in the world, given that his main benefit
Construction
is clearing
completed.
these blockers. Oh. So he's doing what he's wanted to do. Alright, so Alvin Centauri is now within our borders. Our borders have expanded. Alright, let's start Sonified science. The UNS Discovery crew has succeeded in isolating a signal embedded within the unusual patterns of interference in the Asadan system. The signal is a song, a complex sonification of an advanced mathematical equation, to be precise, and one that Science Officer Antonio Rossi cannot seem to get out of their head. Who or what may have composed this song remains unknown. though its complexity infers an incredible level of technological sophistication regarding subspace harmonics. Signals geodesics suggest a point of origin from outside of our galaxy. Well, curious. We gain some society and physics. Research. Alright, Atlantic. Begin your... I think we can do it from this side. Yes. Oh, that's all we can build? Yes. Oh, it is. Yeah, we can't build anything here yet. Alright. So we'll build a mining station above the sun to gather some energy credits. It looks like the Acidan system will be our next destination of construction. Alright, increase the speed. Oh, we only need one more vessel. Cool. Alright. We'll reinforce the fleet once we have the alloys. Then let's take a look at leaders.
We should now be ready to extend our great civilization to a second world.
Oh.
This will require the construction of a colony ship.
Build colony ship added to the situation log. Alright, and we are approaching the last few minutes, well, still about 5 or so minutes of this episode. This has been episode 2. Pretty good. But don't forget to go over to twitch.tv/SirSquire to find our live playthroughs, where you play a direct role in how each playthrough unfolds. Link is in the description. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring that notification bell to catch all the SirSquire squad action. Oh dear. I'll get it eventually. Alright, let's cut all the market transactions. Ooh, we can just right-click to clear them all out. Great. Good. Meanwhile, let's... Leaders. Alright, let's recruit an admiral. Aha. Evasion, sublight speed, aggression, trickster. Alright, we can't afford any of these people yet. So, we'll either want Admiral Adrian Preston, who... I like that sublight speed movement. This leader believes that speed and rapid maneuvers are the keys to success in any space engagement. Then we have Admiral Hilda Bergmeister. Ship fire rate and sublight speed. Oh, both these are sublight speed. Alright. I like the, aggressive fire rate. This leader is an aggressive admiral, always looking to pour as much fire on the enemy as possible, within the least amount of time. So, we're gonna hire Admiral Hilda Bergmeister. She's 31 years old. She'll be in command of the first fleet of the Earth Defense Force. Traditions available. Ooh, excellent. Alright, let's... Since our researchers are still pretty low level, we don't need to raise that level cap yet. So we'll boldly go. To boldly go. Space, the final frontier. A new age of exploration is upon us. As we once mapped the surface of our homeworld, we must now brave new terrain. Space. There is a galaxy full of wonder waiting to be discovered. Survey speed increased by 35%. Science ship disengage chance increased by 50%. There we go. Then we'll have the databank uplinks. Ooh, research station output increased by 10%. Wow. So that's going to help our research. Good. Excellent. Leader level caps, research level, scientist level caps. This is good. This is good. Excellent. So yeah, discovery is going to be good for us. I hope. I think. I believe. All right, we have a lot of extra food and consumer goods. So let's sell kind of a permanent basis, selling 5 food every month, and on a permanent basis, selling 7 consumer goods every month. Because it seems like we were using alloys. Food is good if we wanted to build up enough to feed everybody, I guess. We might want to do that. But maybe not. Alright, let's see. We have another... Build a colony ship. We'll do that in the future. Ooh, speaking of the future. Alright, so yeah. We've done a lot this episode. Let's get into the next episode. Alright, yeah. So, I'll see you all in the next episode.
Construction completed.